Alright guys, these are the Hawkins heavy tactical rings. A little unboxing here. Packaged well. Little foam. Hawkins Precision sticker, which I'll probably throw up here on my Yeti cooler. Anyway, here's the 3.6 inch rail that's going to go on top. So you'll have, that will go up like this on the front of the gun here, above your scope, which will allow you when, mainly I'm using this for PRS or NRL style matches, and I usually reach up here and I put my hand on the top of the scope. A lot of times I can't put on the side of the gun, but when you're pushing down, that can change your reticle a little bit, and so I just felt like this would be a little better, a little bit bigger and wider than my Seekins. They are a 3-screw, as you can see here. 3 screws. So yeah, this would be the front piece. This would be the back piece, and then obviously it comes with your package of screws that you'll need. All right, so let's put it together. Take off these old rings and put on the new ones. All right, guys. So we're gonna weigh these to see exactly what the weight is on these. So 9.5 ounces, so just over half a pound, compared to, and well, with the, let's put the screws on here, so 9.6. So my Seekins rings I just took off, let's just throw those all on here and see what the weight difference is. So you're talking pretty big weight difference, you know what I mean? Looks like they're almost twice as much in weight, so 4.5 ounces at least. So anyway, just thought that would be interesting to some of you, especially if you're getting into the NRL hunter and you're trying to, keep under a weight limit. You may not want to use these rings. All right, guys. So I've got these scope rings mounted to the Picatinny rail here. These cross bolts are recommended 65 inch-pounds of torque, and then the actual scope rings are recommended at 25 inch-pounds of torque. So that's what we're gonna do. So now we're gonna take off these and mount the scope on here and go from there. Alright, got to sit on here and leveled up. We're just going to tighten these a little bit at a time. Sit and tighten a little bit at a time. Again, this is set at 25 inch-pounds. Alright, looks like everything's pretty much square and even, so we're just going to, there we go, 25 inch-pounds. Alright, we're going to do the same thing on the front. Alright guys, got it in, and just snug it up here. Perfect. Everything seems to be in place, and the last thing to do is just put these last 2 bolts in, screws in, and be as easy as putting those in there. I will put a little Loctite on here, drop those in, and voila, we'll be done. Alright guys, so I'm actually using the removable Loctite 242 blue. Let's put a dab on each one of those screws just to, I don't want this to move, and you can still take your rings off with this, so a little bit on there. It doesn't actually online give you recommendations for how tight this can be. Since it's not on the scope, I think you could definitely go more than 25. And that's what I'll probably go around 30 to 35 on that. It's easy to check, you know what I mean? It's on the outside. It's easy to check it, you know, after a couple of matches or after a couple of times out at the range. Just check it and make sure that they're still tight. So all right, there we go. All done. So now I can reach up. Instead of putting my hand on the scope, I can put my hand right on here, and you know, use that to push down on my gun and keep it stable. So cool, man. I really like those. They are a little heavier, but for what I'm shooting with, this is over a 20-pound gun anyway. For these matches, that's kind of what you want. So if you guys have any comments or suggestions or critiques or whatever, comment down below, like and share if you want to. But these look like pretty awesome rings, and I don't think your scope will ever budge with these if you put them on the way you're supposed to. So all right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching.